Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. Whew, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great week. Our week started out sort of bumpy, but ended on a better note, so that's good. I have been busy in here, let me just tell you. Yep, I've been creating some things. I've had a little bit more time in my room, and so that's been nice. We went out and about this week. Let me think. Well, let's just check this, shall we? This is my 2023 agenda. It's just like this, right? And so this is where I've been keeping my notes, though. Look at that. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is today, nothing. Okay, yeah. So I have to use my husband's brain and go back and fill in what's been going on, okay? So I know that I walked most of the week. I did not walk on Tuesday. Oh gosh, the weather here has been interesting. It's been lovely. We woke up on Wednesday. That's the first time I noted it. Woke up on Wednesday and it was 64 degrees out. Oh my goodness, and windy. That's crazy cold for here. Anyway, the dock is moving along. I will show you pictures of that. Like I said, I've been creating. I have not, however, caught up on my pages. Okay, so here, let's just start at the top here. Here is my book. And yes, it's getting very chunky and full, and I've had to flip it back on itself. And then another thing that I've had to do is, this was like a candy wrapper. Let's see, when did we go? Oh yeah, on Monday. We did go out to breakfast on Monday, and then we went to Dollar Tree, and oh my goodness, we stocked up on sweets, okay? Yeah, stocked up on sweets. So yeah, this is just a fun little, I don't know. I like putting packaging, you'll see in my book. So I stopped on Tuesday, and this is going to be Wednesday, which really ended up just being a relaxing day, right? So I stenciled some in the background. I love how that's stenciled and how it came out. I just used my archival links. Oh, and if you're wondering, well, welcome if you're new here. If you're wondering what book I am using currently, I am using a Moleskine extra large lined notebook. I'll put the link below. And what I really need to do is put all the links below, like, I guess my Amazon links. That's the only links I can think of. And they are affiliate links, but it's of no cost to you. But yeah, of all the different whatchamacallit, materials I use, because oftentimes you all ask me, oh, what book do you use, or whatever the case is. And so I want to make sure that everything is down there so you can see all the different things that I use on a daily basis. So yeah, I just haven't had time to do that. And yeah, so there's that. But what I've had to do in this book so far as well is put washi tape down the center. And I need to do, this is like a voting guide, but not a political channel, so I'll be doing that stuff later. But this was an interesting like or newspaper thing. We're supposed to be getting a train called Brightline, I guess, and they're on the railroad tracks on the mainland. They are doing testing for 110 mile per hour. Yeah. But interestingly enough, I think it's going to go from where we are up to Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be interesting. My kids go to Orlando frequently, and so I don't know, maybe they'll just be able to come here and hop the train. You know what I mean? So here's some things over the last few days that we've done. Wednesday was more like relaxation day. We had a very stressful beginning of the week. If you didn't know, you know, the whole debacle with my husband's referral and whatnot. What a nightmare. Oh, this is what I was saying. So at the end of these books, unfortunately, the pages are perforated, okay? Like the last, I don't know, 20 or so at least pages. See, it's, well, you can't see, but it's perforated right here. So I need to go through with some thicker washi tape or even just some Scotch tape or whatever and tape all these pages, right? So that they don't fall out on me, because this book is getting really, really fat, okay? We did go to some bookstores. We went out to breakfast this week. Oh, we went out to breakfast twice this week. So, and we did go to we went to a thrift store. We went to a book exchange. I'll show you those in a minute. And we did go to another place called, I think it's called like a Friends Book Depot or something like that. Anyway, all the proceeds go to our library system, which is awesome. And so, yeah, I wanted to go by there, and it was a really, really great place. Husband went there. This is from the Book Depot. Yeah, and we went to go pick up some medication for him. And then I also have this, yes, because we did go to the store, and I wanted some of these. They're made in the UK. It's like one of their, like, staples there, you know. I mean, y'all from the UK know, but they are so yummy. Oh my goodness, yeah, and I had some with tea last night. They are delicious, okay? Delicious. So all this stuff is gonna go in here, and I'm gonna move this book aside because, yeah, hopefully I'll have some time to work on it today. I don't know. So there's that. Let's move that right over there. Okay, then I do believe this week, could have been at the beginning of the week, I did get these printables from Jilly Bean Studios. So I will put her link below. I love seeing her journals and working in journals and all of that. And then she will put some freebies through her Buy Me a Coffee or the coffee site. And so she's been playing around with printables, and they just came out lovely. And I thought, these are just great, you know, like this one would be great for Wednesday because it was a very chilly 64 degrees and it was very windy out. You know, oftentimes I get up in the morning and it's dark, you know. I mean, I get up during the week at like around 6 a.m. so it's still dark out for the time being because we do have a time change at some point coming up here soon. But I did use the Allison treatment, which is from my sweet friend at AJ's Inspired Life. And what we use is Extreme Glitter Mod Podge, okay? Now, I don't know, because I have, I filmed so many videos. Like today I need to sit and upload, I don't even know, 5 or 6 videos or something like that. So I've been working. And so I don't know what I've said and what I haven't said. So forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but one of you had asked, if you don't have the glitter Mod Podge, can you use, you know, like regular Mod Podge and put glitter in it? I would assume you could. What I would do personally is go to your Dollar Tree and see if they have one of these 2-ounce bottles of Mod Podge. Now it's going to be for $1.25, but excuse me. And I would just try it out, you know, in a small bottle. I would not, this is not, you know, the most inexpensive stuff on the market. You know what I'm saying? So instead of using a big pot of it, I would just get one of these little 2-ounce bottles and I would put some glitter in it and see what happens. And then another idea as well is, I do believe it could be Kanoe from Notes and Hues, and I'm not really sure if she uses gesso. I think she uses Mod Podge. I'm not really sure, but what she does is she drips a bit of brown acrylic paint in here. I do believe. Now, you know, you'll have to go over there to her channel and see exactly what she does, and I'll try to find the specific video, but I do believe that you could drop a few drops of brown acrylic paint, and then what that does is it gives you a nice vintagey look, okay? So that's really cool. Just a little tip for you. So there's that. Yeah, so I love glitter so much, but I hate glitter on my hands, you know, and this, because it's embedded in the glue, it doesn't come off, you know. The only thing that I do is, in order for it not to remain sticky because of the climate I live in, it's very hot and humid here, generally speaking, I put a little bit of baby powder on a blush brush and I zhuzh it around, okay? And that makes it not sticky anymore. So there's another little tip for you. If you don't want to use powder, that's fine. You can use cornstarch, you know. So these were Jill's printables. So they came out really cute, and then I Mod Podged them on. Look how bright they are. Isn't that beautiful? She did a collage, some collage sheets, and then she put her, the numbers for the week. They just came out so pretty. So thank you so much, Jill. And then she has these, which you could put into like strips for a border on your page or cut them out individually or whatever the case is. So super cute. Something else I worked on, which you will see on Friday, is this sweet little thing. Yep, quick drive-by there. Yeah, starting on this Friday, the 28th, I will be making that journal along with you guys in three steps, and it is, take my word for it, it's a lot less painful than the previous series where I made this book, okay? And this book I made with 2 signatures, and I did a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. There are a lot of, you know, tips and tricks of things not to do, okay? So if you haven't seen that series, it's on Fridays, and it's a series called How to Make a Junk Journal. So yeah, I'm gonna be continuing that series, if you didn't know, with other ways to make junk journals, okay? You don't always have to use, you know, vintage books. You can make them out of so many different things, right? So always check the description box. There will be the playlist in there. These come out on Friday, though. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. Yeah, so I can make cute little journals. They're super sweet, super easy to make. So make sure to check those out on Friday. Here are some pictures that I need to add in my journal. Look, my husband, he made 4 dozen yeast rolls, and it was his mother asked him to do it. It's actually her recipe, but he was asked to do it for, I think it's like Pastor Appreciation Day or week or something. And so they're having a luncheon today at church. So he made those up yesterday for his mom. That was really sweet. Here is the progression on the deck. So, yep, these are just laid there. They need to be screwed in the deck boards. So that'll be really, really nice when it's all done. And then here's the little book that I made. Super sweet. Oh, it came out so cute. Look at that. That is my son here and his girlfriend. Oh my goodness. My son looks like a giant compared to her. She is really tiny, but my son is really big. And yes, he is dressed as, what is it? The Addams Family, I think, or something. Is that what it is? I don't know. Something like that for Halloween. They had their Halloween party at his house last night. Oh my goodness. So funny. Can't wait to put that in. I don't know what my daughter went as. And then this right here, along my walks every morning, I must look like very silly. I pick flowers off the ground, okay? And then I hold them in my hot little hand until I get home, and then I press them in the microwave. And these are just beautiful orange, these orange flowers. They come out so delicate. All I do is I lay them down flat. These happen to fall out of somewhere else. These are periwinkles. I have purple ones. They're so delicate. Purple ones, and I have some white ones that's got all wrinkly. Yeah, here's some more white ones down here. All I do, see, there's some white ones, so delicate. All I do is I spread them out on this, a paper towel, right? Fold it over, and then I take, like this one here, I take a sheet of copy paper, fold it over, put a heavy glass loaf pan on it, on top to weight it down. I stick it in the microwave for 30-second increments until they are dried, okay? And then I'm gonna show you what I plan on doing with them, because there are so many things you can do with dried flowers. So yeah, I've been doing that all week long. Like every day I come home with a handful of flowers, and then that's the first thing I do. I come up, I get a sip of water after my walk, and I dry my flowers. So yeah, this right here, see how delicate this is? This is a hibiscus, and I dried it a little too long, okay? It was actually like a reddish color, I think, but look how pretty that comes out, right? So pretty. So I did that one, and again, I do not pick flowers from my neighbors' yards. If they're on the ground, I pick them up, and if they're in good shape. So that was interesting. And then you just saw these, the periwinkles and the orange flowers. I love the orange flowers, so pretty. Here are some more orange flowers, and then look at these delicate things here. Well, you could probably see them better over the white, but oh, isn't that beautiful? These are weeds. Weeds, I tell you. These things too, these are, I don't know what they are, but they're just so delicate and sweet. Yeah, I love them. And then these don't come out so well only because well, you could see them better on the white, but they are very thick, and yeah, it takes a bit to dry these out because they're so fat, right? So those don't come out all that well, but nevertheless. And then these here, these were interesting. Now these were still live, and they dried fairly well, and I just think they're really pretty. These are these like clover looking things. I don't even know, but they're so delicate and cute. This was actually a dried leaf that I found. So that's interesting. Here's another little weed, but yeah, this one got a little too dried. And then more orange things. And some of these, see, like I have to remember, I guess, when they're still living, and these are just weeds, these right here, is to not dry them. You know, they only take about 30 seconds to dry. So there's that. And I will put the link to the video that I watched years ago on drying flowers in the microwave. It's so super simple. Look at that pretty one from, this is a periwinkle I found on the ground. Some more periwinkles. Let's see what else. Oh, these are all weeds. These are all weeds as well. This one got a little too crispy, but these here, look how delicate that is. Well, again, you can see it better. And then I picked off just some of the leaves, and these were from a planter on my dock. It's just growing weeds right now because there's nothing planted in it, but I thought they'd be a nice addition. And then this is what I made, and I am working with a company. I'm waiting on an email for information. Anyway, this is a laminating sheet, a small laminating sheet, and this is what I made. A bookmark, because I've been reading lately. Isn't that sweet? It's a napkin, and yeah. And then down here, see, I made like a hole, and then I have, sorry for the glare, I hope you can see that. I have the dried flower in there, right? So once I get that info, we're gonna be moving on with that. Okay, so now let's get into a small haul. This is one of the things my husband hauled for me from our mailbox center, right? There's like a ledge by the mailboxes, and occasionally people will put things there to just give away, whether it's magazines, huzzah, or it is like cigar boxes, right? So I'm gonna use this cigar box because most of my cigar boxes I actually gave away, unfortunately. Yeah. So I do have room for it, and that's the deal, right? That's the deal, folks. If I have room for it, I can have it. If I don't have room for it, then I can't have it. So in here, I have, and I'll show you the books, I have started fussy cutting, right? Isn't that beautiful? Some of the books that I got. I love birds, pretty birds, mind you. But yeah. So this is where I'm going to keep them all. Look at that owl. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo! So pretty. And then also some flowers, right? Yeah. Now, do I enjoy fussy cutting? No. But as my husband would probably say, it's better than a sharp stick in your eye. Only slightly, okay? Only slightly better than a sharp stick in my eye. But yeah. Okay, let's get on to the small haul. Okay, so we went to one place up the road, and it was a book exchange, but you could also purchase books. In my opinion, it was quite expensive. Yeah, for used books, I mean, it was crazy expensive actually, and they weren't even like you know, they weren't like vintage or anything like that or antique books. So anyway, I found these two, however, on the bookshelf out front, and they were being sold for $1. So yes, I do have my standards, guys. Yeah, I only purchase books. Well, I used to only purchase books up to $2. Now I've moved it to $3. So, you know. And my husband's like, I don't want to be spending a whole bunch if you're just going to tear them up. So anyhow, these two were for $1, and I love this one in particular. It is a Out of Vermont Kitchens, and it is a recipe book. But wait till you see, guys, okay, for $1. Look at these illustrations. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Look at the font. Oh my gosh. These illustrations. Okay. We're just going to quickly go through that, or go through this. But this, they're all handwritten, right? They're photocopies, obviously, of handwritten, and they're all in different fonts. I mean, and look at those illustrations, so cute. But all of the different handwriting, oh my goodness, it's so cool. Look at that, it's so cool. So I love this, I had to have it. It was a great book. So, and I've already started using it. So yes, fabulous find there. And then I got this, sorry if there's a glare. Let's see, nope, okay, good. It's Reader's Digest. I love Reader's Digest books. They're just fun. And this is all the magic and medicine of plants. And, excuse me, I'm not sure how I'm going to cut this up yet, if I'm just going to tear the pages out and cut them up or what I'm going to do. But when the book is done, I could easily use this as a really great, very sturdy book. I can easily take my utility knife and cut it down, right? No big deal. I could cut it down and make a new book out of it. Okay, so, oh wait, let me just tell you as well when this was from. 1967. So this is 1967. Awesome. This is a newer book. Yeah. A newer book. The pages are glossy, not a fan, but you know, it is what it is. And this was copyright 86, I think. No, if this is the 5th printing, it's 1990. So not very old at all, but I love these, are just gorgeous, right? And I would fussy cut these out. Look how beautiful. They're just so, so beautiful. And yeah, just gorgeous. And then in the back, look what they have in the back. I love these for making tags and stuff. And this would be a great book to have if you're doing like a garden journal or something like that. I generally don't do themed journals, but yeah, these they're like book plates or something. Not book plate, I don't know what you call them, but beautiful illustrations. And they're small. They are just the perfect size for a tag, you know? And then they have some, like this would be beautiful. I love rhododendrons too. They're gorgeous. But these would be great to fussy cut, just, you know, if you need a little something, right? Look how sweet that is. So they have big pictures, little pictures, and then all in the back they have these beautiful, like, I don't know, illustrations, right? They do have these pictures, but I love these, right? These right here. They're just so gorgeous. So there's that, $1 a piece. So that was good. Then I have this pile here that I'll show you. This was from another bookstore. And these were all, they go anywhere from 10 cents all the way up to like $3 for some not collectors, but like huge books or sets or whatever. They'll charge more than that, but generally speaking, they're between a few cents and up to $3. So it was so organized. The ladies that volunteer there are so sweet, and everything is categorized. It was a pleasure going in there. I can't wait to go back. I mean, I'm not going to go back anytime soon because, you know, I have only a certain amount of space. But these were a lot of fun to look for. Yeah, they actually had a vintage section that my husband pointed out to me. Yeah, so that was really nice. And just everything was so well organized, so clean. I did run into some little golden books, but a lot of them, number one, they weren't older. Number two, a lot of them were from Sesame Street. I'm not really a fan, you know, and so anyway. So I didn't get any of those, but this was $1. Everything was marked, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, finding the price. But this is just, what a lovely patina these pages have. It's beautiful. And I do believe, I think when I was checking this book out before, this was a sewn-in spine, if I'm not mistaken. The pages are kind of brittle. I don't know. I think they were sewn in, though. Yeah, they're sewn in. In which case, you can pop the strings and the whole thing comes out, and you can use this. You can make pockets, tags, tucks, whatever. So, super fun book. And this was from, look at that, it was originally $2.75. This is from 1965. So beautiful paper, beautiful paper. So there's that one. This one was a cool one. This is quite literally, to me, the perfect size for a journal, okay, to make a journal out of. And let's see, I've got a ruler right here. It is, yeah, like, well, I'll say 5.5 by 8 and some. So beautiful book, beautiful book. I love making journals out of these kinds of things. And then look at this here. To Pauline from Hugh, keep it, darling. So sweet. This is Hugh's address from Coconut Grove, Florida, which is funny because that is close to where we used to live. And here is Miami, Florida, which is actually where we lived. So, and this book was $1. I mean, they don't even know what they have, you know. The edges are all deckled, which is beautiful. And this is the Desk Drawer Anthology Poems for the American People. And this was from 1941. Yeah. So beautiful. And look, somebody put like little annotations in here. Good. Like, this would be so great. Oh, you know what I found in here? This right here. This, and somebody wrote good on it. A wish. I'd like to write the sort of things folks read and then cut out. To tuck away and read again where there's no one else about. I really wouldn't care a lot for an ode on a marble tome, but I'd love a place in the scrapbook folks keep in their sitting room. And it's by this guy here. I don't know. But is that not everything that we do, right? As journalers and stuff. So yeah, this is really a nice book. The pages, like I said, the edges are deckled, which means they're like frayed, I guess is what you call it on the outside. And just beautiful, beautiful paper. I'm not sure if this is sewn in or not, and I will not take the time to find out for you. But this is a gorgeous book. Gorgeous book. So, And then when I'm done with the innards, right, or not done with them, it doesn't really matter. The spine is in great shape. I mean, you know, I would have to reinforce it, but it's just a beautiful book. So, and that was, again, that was $1, okay? Can't beat it. This was 50 cents, an opera, and it has the words and the music, and it's just luscious, and it is stapled in. So you just find the center, you pop the staples, and you have an entire signature. And I love how it is just, the color of it and everything is just beautiful. So there's that one. This was an interesting book here, the Illuminated Book of Days. I'm not sure if I will, look at that inscription, how pretty. This was $3, so I splurged. Let's see what the copyright date is, because I'm not sure if I'm going to scan some of these things in or not. But look at these beautiful illustrations to fussy cut. So sweet. Let's see. 79. I'd have to look that up. I don't think it's old enough, quite frankly. But if I'm using it for my own use, that's a different story. But look at that parasol. Oh, wouldn't that be so cute on something? This little lady, so cute. They have these little like plates of the month. And it goes all the way from March for a year, right? And it's kind of like an illuminated, like, what's it called? Almanac. Yeah, they just have these little, you know, things. First Olympic Games in modern times are held in 1896 in Greece. That was in April, apparently. Oh, look, a little prize, a little bookmark. That's cool. He's like a little gnome or something. That's adorable. But yeah, just little, like these would be super cute, you know, to cut out. This would be nice. I love these book plates or whatever they're called. This would be lovely as a pocket. I mean, I could just fussy cut this out, fold it up, and make a pocket out of that. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. So I got that one. Yep, splurged for $3 on that one. My husband also found some glassware when we went to a thrift store right next door. Not to this place, to the other place. But anyway, it doesn't matter. This is Uncle Arthur's Bedtime Stories. And I have one of these. These are like Bible stories. And you would buy them in a set, right? So adorable. Okay? So adorable. If I could find a whole set, I would love it. And I wouldn't cut them up. I would just save them for if I am ever blessed with grandkids. Because they're all these wholesome stories about, you know, helping your children to be unselfish, polite, truthful, courageous, obedient, and kind. Huh. Who'd have thunk it, right? Yeah. Back when we taught our kids those things. Anywho, this is super cool. It's like a pocket, right? I guess it like you would have like a mail order slip in there. Yeah, take one and mail today. The Bible story, I don't know, it's super cute. That was tucked in there. This was $2, and the pages are matte. I have another one of these that's black and white, and the pages are more glossy, so I'm assuming the one that I have is probably more new, but this is from 1964. This would be such a cute pocket at the front of a journal, right? The illustrations are just lovely. I love them. They're just fun. Little Miss Tizen. I'm going to have to read this story because this sounds a whole lot like my 7-year-old grandniece. Oh, but look. Oh, gosh, that's so beautiful, right? And I don't know. I don't believe. I see strings here, but I think. I'm not sure. Maybe these are, yep, string bound, perfect. So you could take this whole thing out and add it to a signature in your journal. The illustrations are just, look at that, are just beautiful. So, yep, got that for, what did I say, $2, I think? Yeah, that was great. That one. Then I also got this one. Do you guys remember this? Oh. Now, this book is older than me, but I remember when I was in middle school, I took typing, and we typed on electric typewriters, but the book opens like this, and you would have it in a stand in front of you on the right or left, however you work. This was for $2, and look at it. They're like typing lessons. Isn't that fabulous? All the different different color papers. Like, look at that gray paper. That's just fab, right? I used to love doing typing drills. I don't know. I'm weird. But yeah, super, super fun. And like this, you know, just different colored papers, different shades, some with corrections on them. I just thought it was fun. So I had to get that. So there's that. And then finally is this book. And I did some fussy cutting last night. This is another Reader's Digest book. Again, I would probably like cut this down if I ever used it to remake, you know, to reuse to make a journal. But look, this is where I got the birds from. Isn't it gorgeous? You just cut this out and put on a tag, or tuck, or pocket. These are just beautiful. Beautiful. And the pages are slightly glossy, which is fine. But look how gorgeous that is. Look at those hummingbirds. I hope it's not too glary for you. No, it's good. Okay. Yeah, I would so fussy cut those out. And they also have sweet little black and white pictures down here, which is interesting. Like this, I would so cut out and use that on something small, a cluster or whatever, right? So just super cute, super cute. So yeah, while I'm watching TV or I'm in bed or whatever, I could just fussy cut these out. Look how gorgeous that is. I do not like grackles. They are pretty, but they are noisy. Noisy. We have grackles here. It must be this, the common grackle, and they are loud and obnoxious. But anyway, so that is all that I have for you today. Lots going on. Yeah, I had time when my husband was at the doctor this week to work in my room and film videos. And yesterday I filmed a bunch of videos. Oh, I filmed the entire process of that junk journal you saw at the beginning of the video. So look for that coming up this Friday. Let's see. I haven't even written down what I have here. I'm supposed to be doing a collaboration hopefully this week. If they get back to me, I will do that. I will start doing that. Otherwise, yeah, what's coming up? I'll probably, well, Friday, of course, starts the junk journal. Whatchamacallit? Junk journal. My brain. Series, okay? The link will be below. I need to go into my computer and revamp what's it called? Like in the description. I want to revamp the description to put the different materials that I use so that when y'all have a question, it'll be right there below. In fact, one question was, what pen do I use in my journal? And my very favorite pen to use is the Papermate Flare, just so you know. You can pretty much get them anywhere. Walmart. I just got a set on clearance. Was it on clearance? Yes, it was on clearance at Walmart. You can get them anywhere. But that is my most favorite pen, and it is, that's what it looks like. And it's a felt tip pen, right? And I just love the way it works. It doesn't really shadow or bleed through, and yeah, I really enjoy those pens. So I want to put those types of links down below in my description box. Always check the description so you know if I mention any YouTube channels, they will be there. If I, you know, whatever, all the info will be there, hopefully. And then I need to revamp the playlist for my how to make a journal series. I have to figure out a way to put it, because I want to put all the different types of journals that I make into one playlist. So I don't know. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you. So should I have, I don't know, you tell me what would be easier for you. Should I have like how to make a junk journal out of an altered book? Separate series. How to make a junk journal out of a cardboard box? Separate series. How to make or a separate playlist. How to make a junk journal out of a clasp envelope. Separate series, separate playlist. You let me know in the comments what would be easiest for you. And I know a lot of you are going to say, do whatever is easiest for you. But I sincerely want to know, should I put them just all in one or have separate playlists? I don't know. So that's what I'll be working on, as well as putting all these books away and working in my journal because I'm not current as we speak. So yes, I will thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I know that, time is precious, so I appreciate you sharing it with me. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.